Welcome back, everyone, and it's no wonder why the Cooper Pirates are well on their way to a district crown if they can keep playing like this each week and getting performances on defense from guys like Adam Taylor, our AJ Player of the Week.
All right, welcome back, everybody, for this week's Player of the Week. And this week we're going on the defensive side of the ball, and linebacker, or is it safety, or is it running back, or whatever he is, Adam Taylor for the Cooper Pirates. And I say that because the kid plays a lot of positions. Adam, talk about the versatility. You had to play 4 or 5 different positions. Has it been tough not being able to settle in one position, or is it something you kind of like?
It's fun playing every position. I just like to be on the field a lot. Coaches have been good to me.
Well, talk about this week, this a couple weeks ago during the game, moving into linebacker, and then this last week against Lomisa starting at linebacker, your 4th different position, if I count right. Talk about the challenge of stepping in and kind of stepping closer up to the line of scrimmage on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, it was a challenge, but it was fun. I've played it before when I was younger, but I love playing up front. It's more of a challenge. It's
more aggressive, I guess, maybe.
Yes, sir.
Maybe fit your style of play.
Yes, sir.
Well, talk about, you guys have been on a good roll, 3-0. Looks like things are shaping up for you guys district-wise. Talk about how you feel like the team is playing right now.
Well, I feel like our front line on the defense is doing really good. Our Cameron Wright's had a very, very good year. Made a lot of great tackles. Ethan Conley came up with the interception last game. That helps out a lot. We got the defense going.
You guys, are sitting at 3-0. Talk about being in this position now. A couple of games against some tough opponents, but the district championship is just right there for you guys.
Yes, sir. I'm at 3-0. Doesn't really mean anything right now. We just got to go in and keep playing. Whoever's next, we just got to beat them.
Yeah. What is it about your game do you feel like that makes you the most being able to play in a lot of different positions?
I just go in knowing that I can do whatever I set my mind to. And if I think I can do it, I do it.
Is it something you volunteer? You see a hole that needs to fill, do you go to the coach and say, hey, I can fill this, or is this something they figured that you can just handle?
They just come to me and ask me if I want to play, and I just tell them yes, whatever I can do to help the team.
We'll talk about, I guess the road out. You guys are pretty much clinched a playoff spot. You got to think of some mathematical things, but you guys are just right there. You feel like you guys are playing, getting in the good swing of things to be able to go into the playoffs with?
Yes, sir. We need to get that #1 seed and get up there. We just need to keep playing playoffs. We got that spot. We just need to forget about that and keep moving up in the district.
Well, I'll tell you what, with guys like Adam Taylor, who can play a lot of positions and play them well, the Cooper Pirates have a chance to go really far. That's this week's AJ Player of the Week. Travis, back to you.
Well, you touched on it earlier, George. Guys like Taylor and the experiences these guys are drawing from all the things from last season and the adversity that they had to overcome is really making this a stronger Cooper team this season.
2 things really with this Cooper team right now: experience and versatility, and you see it right there with Adam Taylor. A lot of these guys had to play a lot of downs last year because so many guys went out with injuries, and that's really kind of serving them very well this year. And I think you can see it in the way they're playing and the way they're able to go out and take care of business. And like we talked about earlier, put the foot on the throat and keep it there. Now, Adam Taylor is a perfect example of one of those kids that is so versatile that he can play several positions. He's played running back, he's played receiver, he's played safety. He was playing safety when one of their linebackers got hurt. He actually moved down in the middle of the game 2 weeks ago, and then was there last week. 16 tackles, a couple tackles for losses, and a fumble return. Just an outstanding athlete back there on that defense, and is why I think Cooper is a very complete team right now.
We'll send George down the street to find out what's going on with Mike Speck and the Westerners as they prepare for an inner-city showdown with Coronado this weekend. Film session is next on the Fever.